Hello everyone. Today we are going to do Asleep in the Valley, a poem by Arthur Rimbaud. Now he was a French poet and this poem is a Petrarchan sonnet. This poem is written in the surrealistic style. What's the surrealistic style? It is a style in which everything looks dreamlike. But at the end, reality is evolving. This is a poem about war, but not about the bravery of war, not, the war that we worship. Many of us think that dying in the war is something very brave. No. Here, the poet is saying that it is pathetic. War takes life, and nothing that takes life can be beautiful. But if you read the poem with its Petrarchan sonnet style, first 8 lines are the octave and the next 6 lines are called the sestet. What happens in sonnet? Octave, first 8 lines. क्या करता है first 8 lines? Discuss करता है matter. Last 6 lines, they wind up, they give you a conclusion. Here you are going to get a beautiful description of a valley. That is what the octave is about. And in the sestet, you get something of a shock. Let's read the poem. The background is the Franco-Prussian War, and Jean-Nicolas Arthur Rimbaud has presented that valley in the lush, most beautiful, imagination possible. A small green valley where a slow stream flows and leaves long strands of silver on the bright grass. From the mountain top streams the sun's rays, they fill the hollow full of light. This is the poem, the way it begins. Now, let us read the poem with the help of a picture. It will become very easy. Follow me. I have drawn a picture here. A small green valley. दिख रहा है ये वैली है. This area is the valley. এটা একটা উপত্যকা. Okay? Where a slow stream flows. This is our stream. A stream is flowing and leaves long strands of silver on the bright grass. यहाँ से पानी उछलकर जैसे ग्रास पर मार्क बना रहा है. এখান থেকে জল উপচে পড়ে এখানে ধারে ধারে কোথাও কোথাও জলে দাগ করে দিচ্ছে. Marks of silver. Why? Because the stream is silver in color. From the mountain top streams the sun's rays, they fill the hollow full of light. What comes from the top? From the top we see that there is a sun. This is a sun. What is the sun doing? Surjo ki korche? It is filling the hollow full of light. It is filling. What is the hollow? The hollow is the valley. Valley টাকে ভর্তি করে দিচ্ছে সূর্যের আলো. A soldier, very young, lies open-mouthed. Look here, there is a soldier. He is lying. He is asleep. Okay. How is he lying? He is lying with his mouth a little open. A pillow made of fern beneath his head. Beneath his head, there is a pillow. Now, what is the pillow made of? It is made of ferns, beautiful, lush green ferns. And he is comfortably lying on it as if it is his bed at home. Asleep. वो सो रहा है. Stretched in the heavy undergrowth. नीचे কি আছে নিচে? Heavy undergrowth of foliage, greenery. এই সবুজের মধ্যে একদম তোষকের মতো সবুজ যেখানে. It is full of greenery, velvety grass and ferns. He is sleeping. Pale in his warm, sun-soaked bed. How is the bed? The bed is soaked by the sun. Usually nothing is made wet by the sun. It is made dry, The sun dries things. It doesn't make it wet. But here the poet is saying the sun's rays so beautiful. It is like something liquid falling down and it is like making everything so wet, so beautiful. As if the bed is wet. Why is it wet? It is not actually wet. It is wet with the sun's rays. But the soldier is what? Pale. তার গায়ের রং ফ্যাকাশে. Why is he looking pale? We don't know, but he is lying asleep. His feet among the flowers he sleep. How is he sleeping? How is his feet? His feet is rested. It is resting between flowers and ferns. And he is sleeping. He's sleeping rather peacefully, we might say, He sleeps. His smile is like an infant's, gentle without guile. उसके चेहरे पर एक मुस्कान है. There is a smile on his face. And as if it is a child's, innocent. जैसे हम soldiers लोगों को देखते हैं, rowdy and brave and hey, you. Not that. This soldier, though his uniform is a soldier, he is so young and he is so innocent. His sleeping posture says that he is looking very, very much like a sleeping child. এর মধ্যে কি সারল্য আছে এই যে ঘুমোচ্ছে, এই ঘুমের মধ্যে কোনো রকম দাপট নেই. হি ইজ জাস্ট স্লিপিং অ্যাট ইজ. Our nature keep him warm. The poet is invoking nature. প্রকৃতিকে বলছে, প্রকৃতি ওকে গরম রাখো, keep him warm, nature. Why is the poet telling nature to keep him warm? We don't know that yet. Let us just keep on reading. The humming insects don't disturb his rest. He sleeps in sunlight, one hand on his breast. There are some insects. See, I have marked them in blue. Right? Kichu insects are. There are some insects who are humming here. They are flying about and they are making sounds, but nothing is disturbing the rest of our soldier. And he's sleeping in sunlight, one hand on his breast. देखा जाच्छे একটা हाथ तार बुकेर ऊपर আছে, उसका एक हाथ सीने पर रखा हुआ है. He's sleeping very peacefully. He's sleeping in a very peaceful posture, just as we do at home. In his side, last line. In his side there are two red holes. उसके सीने के एक तरफ there are two red holes. Red holes means bullet marks. He has died. How do we know he has died? Because there are those two holes that speak. কেউ ওকে গুলি করে দিয়েছে, যুদ্ধে নিহত হয়েছে, মারা গেছে, এটা আমরা এতক্ষণ বুঝতে পারিনি. We did not understand that he has expired, the soldier, young soldier, full of life, who has not seen anything, who has not seen a normal middle age or old age, maybe who doesn't have, a normal life at all, because in young age, he went and enlisted, or maybe he was pulled off from his family to become a soldier. He has not seen anything of life yet. Maybe he's not even married. He's not had kids. क्यों नहीं मिलता है किसी शख्स को बुढ़ापे का मौत अपनों के साथ? Why won't a person get the chance to live his life totally? Why would a person not get a chance that God has given him? This is the pity of war. Look at the poem. The entire poem is surrealistic. Can be surrealistic. Why is it surrealistic? Because the entire poem describes a beautiful valley, dreamlike silvery stream, flowers and ferns and sunlight and somebody sleeping. Sleep, sleep, sleep. That word, sleep, continues. We think he is sleeping. Actually, amra bhabi o ghumaচ্ছে. But at last, the sleep word changes meaning. What does it imply at the end? That he is dead. So why did the poet tell nature to keep him warm? Because we know now it is a dead body. It is turning cold. So nature is told to keep him warm, to warm him up, to give him back life. We know sun is the source of all life. So it is very important that you get the message of what is said. You get the feeling of a war poem. 19th century is just, the beginning time of war poem when war started to look gloomy. These are the times that poets evolved from war fields. যারা যুদ্ধ করছে তারা কবিতা লেখা শুরু করে. ये जो लोग लिख रहे थे, इनमें से ज्यादातर लोग actually they were soldiers. Read the poem. It's one of the most beautiful poems you will ever read. It is one of the poems that will remain in your memory like a surreal picture with 2 bullet wounds. The last line is a shock. It reveals everything. It gives a twist. Octave sestet में वो twist आता है. That he is dead, that he is no more. War is somebody else's decision. 2 countries decide that there should be a war. 2 states decide there should be a war. People in cold rooms decide there should be a war. And who dies? Common people. People who have no enmity with each other, they kill each other. People who have not seen each other before, kill each other, slaughter each other. This cannot be a good practice. There should be peace. Peace should be the answer. Shanti से सब कुछ हुआ जा सकता है, सब कुछ किया जा सकता है. Everything can be gained with peace. But here, peace has not been attained. This is just a realistic picture of the tragedy of war. I hope you understand why the name is Asleep in the Valley. Because the soldier is asleep forever in the valley. That's it for today.